how hard it is to hold on to an airplane that's already traveling at breakneck speed.
Whoa!
Any more and I might fall. So we need to get to the cockpit.
Mikey, don't you think there's a weird movement outside the window?
How could he have gotten in there?
Mikey, we need to get to the cockpit now.
No way!
Because we could get hurt because of him.
That's terrible. We're going straight up the mountain.
Ah!
The plane's not going to survive this. What are we going to do?
Oh, this is bad, this is bad!
Let's just hope we can survive.
What?
I just don't see any other options.
No.
Good luck to us, Mikey. I'm so glad we were able to get tickets on this flight.
Yeah.
What the?
Wait, what's he doing outside the window? That's too bad. I'm sure something terrible is about to happen.
Seriously?
So let's go to the cockpit.
You really think he can get in there?
Yes!
Well, he will. Oh my God, I so don't want us to crash. Everything was going so well. We were almost on vacation, but now we're in trouble.
Look, he's here.
What?
Wait, don't press all the buttons. The plane will fall. That's all he wants. Mikey, we gotta get in good seats to survive the fall. I hope we can make it.
I'm so scared. I've never hit the ground in an airplane before.
Oh.
How can we even survive?
Looks like I made it out alive after all, except my leg really hurts.
Ow!
To think we crashed in an airplane. I hope Mikey's okay too. We should try to wake him up.
Hey! I'm alive. I just didn't want to get up. Except we got to get out of this plane. Because if we stay here, we could burn up with it.
Yes!
Can't we at least gather what we have here to survive in the woods?
That's not a bad idea. After all, we don't have anything at all right now. There's all kinds of things on an airplane, and there should be food too, as long as it didn't spoil during the fall.
No.
So let's see.
And we also need survival items like sticks, and at least a lighter. Because without it, we won't be able to make fire. Unless you know how to make fire with sticks.
Well, I certainly don't know how to do that, but we don't need to because I found a lot of useful things on board the plane. There's even guns, so we'll be able to defend ourselves if someone attacks us.
I don't think we're gonna find anything else. So let's pack up all the food we have and get off the plane. Before it gets too dark, we should find a place to spend the night.
Yes!
I'm tired after all.
You're right. I don't have the energy to look for a way out of this place yet either. And I really hope we're not on some island, because it's gonna be almost impossible to get off of it.
What the?
Look how cool my helmet is. It's in the shape of a cow's head. I guess it's better than nothing. Now let's get off the plane. I think the safest way out is through the main door.
The good thing to do is to put out the fire that came from the shipwreck, but we don't have the time or resources to do that. So let's just hope it rains soon. And the important thing for us is to hide.
I think we can find at least one cave, so that's where we'll spend the night. We don't have a better option yet anyway. And by the way, I really hope there aren't any monsters in this place.
Don't worry, we have a gun. So even if there are monsters here, I'll take them out.
Yeah. Listen, it's really cold in here. Why don't we build a fire? And I'm tired of running, so I'd like to get some rest. This forest is so big,
Whoa.
I don't know if we can get out of here.
For now, we just need to settle down and rest. And you know, we can sleep in here. I don't think it's gonna rain anytime soon, so we won't get wet. And it's so late.
What the?
Mikey, Banana Kid is here.
No way.
Looks like he survived the crash too.
JJ, I think he's here to finish us off.
Whoa.
So we have to fight back. I mean, we have a gun, so let's be the first to take him out. I don't see him anywhere though. Maybe you're just imagining things.
Oh no!
I can't believe I just imagined it. Wait, there he is.
Really?
Behind that tree again. I think he's just hiding somewhere. I can't just see the same thing twice in a row.
JJ, I think you're just really tired. So let's just go to bed. And when we wake up, we'll have plenty of energy.
Yes!
And we can keep looking for a way out of this forest.
Okay, I guess you're right. I am really, really tired. So let's go to bed. I can't believe a Banana Kid could survive a crash like that. Good night, Mikey. It's weird. It's a little too warm for me. Where the hell am I?
Whoa.
Mikey and I fell asleep outside. It's like we've been kidnapped. We gotta find Mikey
Yes.
and get out of here as fast as we can. The lighting outside is still so weird. It looks like a blood moon.
Oh.
And wait, why are there people hanging by their feet?
Ah!
That's really creepy. You really can't stay here too long. I hope Mikey's okay.
Oh no!
JJ, set me free sometime. I don't even know how I got here. Somebody must have dragged us in while we were sleeping. You've got a throwing knife, so you can cut the rope. Just don't hit me, please.
Don't worry, I won't miss. And as soon as I get you out of here, you're gonna have to run. Because there's something very scary going on here. And I thought we were gonna be able to get out of here safely.
Look, why don't we just take a little tour of the village? I think we might be able to find items that we can use to escape. And what if there's an airplane, for example?
I don't think there's any such thing. And look, there's Banana Kid again.
No way!
And it just dissolved into thin air? That's so weird. I thought he didn't have any superpowers. We better get going.
There seems to be something very strange going on in this place. Does that mean there's nowhere we can hide? That's too bad. JJ, what do we do? I just want to fly home from here. We shouldn't have gone after all.
Mikey, look at this. There's a real airplane right there. And I thought we were never gonna get off this island, except we have to fix it before we can fly. But that's gonna be easy.
You have no idea how happy I am now. We have a chance to fly away from here. So I'm gonna do everything I can to fix it, as long as I have the right tools.
I think this hangar has everything we need. But first, we need to clear it of leaves. I can't imagine how long ago this hangar was built, but it's nice to have it.
Also, there are so many blocks of wood, and it's a good thing they didn't get wet, because they can be used to fix the broken parts of the airplane. The wings need to be done, because we're not gonna get very far without them.
Then we'll start construction now, and I really hope we don't have any problems.
What?
After all, this airplane is very old and made of wood, so if there's the slightest fire, it'll burn down completely.
It's gonna be okay. Soon we'll finish the repairs, get on a plane and fly home, because I don't want to be here anymore. It's just so scary here, and there's no place to sleep.
How lucky we are to be going in this direction after all, because it's a big island and we might not even find the plane.
That's it. The airplane's almost ready. All that's left is to refuel it. And it's a good thing there's fuel, because there's no way we could have done it ourselves. But we're gonna have to wait a little while.
Now, I'll just gather up all the fuel we have here.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that it was able to spill on the floor. I thought it was hard to get fuel out of a gas station. It's been there for a long time, though.
What the?
JJ, not again. Our plane's on fire. That's something I'll never forgive anyone for. So I'm gonna destroy it. Except he's disappearing again. That's too bad. Now we can't get revenge or get off the island.
And everything was going so well. But now the airplane is in very bad shape, and I don't think we can fix it. So we need to get away from this place. I'm hoping we can still find some transportation.
JJ, looks like there's something there.
Whoa.
Let's check it out. I think there are bathyscaps in the water, which means there's some kind of secret cave. It's very interesting to see what could be in there. Maybe we'll find some treasure.
I have little faith that there could be any treasure on this island, but we can't not check it out. So, yeah, let's go there. There's plenty of room to do it anyway, as long as we get stuck there.
Don't worry, we won't get stuck. And I'm guessing it won't take us very long to get there. So even if our bathyscaps break down, we'll be able to swim the distance on our own. Although, I'm not sure about me.
Look, we're here. So pretty soon we'll be able to see what's in here.
Yeah.
And I can already see a big red mushroom. It's so weird. I thought they couldn't grow underground.
Wow.
This looks like it's gonna be interesting.
JJ, look at this.
Whoa.
Looks like there was a whole team of people here, except they never made it out of here. And that's really weird, because the bathyscaps were parked near the entrance to the cave.
Also, there's still a fire burning here, so they didn't all get here that long ago. Let's see what we can find in the crates. I'm sure they brought a lot of useful tools with them.
Hey!
How cool! You found the drill. It's gonna make it really easy for us to get out.
Yes!
And we don't even have to go back in the water. And it can also be used as a pretty powerful weapon. So definitely keep it.
Booyah!
And I guess that's all we're gonna find here.
Well, let's get out of the cave, shall we? There's nothing cool here anymore. Wait, it's the Banana Kid again. We have to go after him now, because he might do something bad again.
No.
I hope the passage doesn't collapse.
If he somehow managed to have a collapse, it's going to be very bad.
Oh no!
Because we could end up just like the guys we found. And I kind of want to live longer than a couple days. So all hope for this pass.
Mikey, I have some very bad news.
No way!
There's no way through. And we could use the drill, but the water's really bad, so now we're trapped. Honestly, I don't know what to do.
Looks like all we have to do is go back to the cave and think about how we can get out. Maybe we didn't look around enough and didn't find any useful blocks. We could really use some sand and gunpowder to make dynamite right now.
That's a great idea, and I thought I saw some sand in here,
Oh, yeah.
so we're not out of the woods yet. We can start making dynamite, except then we're gonna have to dry out the area around the rubble.
Then we need to find the sponges. So you take care of the dynamite, and I'll look through all the drawers one more time. Maybe we missed something in them, and I really hope we can get out of here.
Don't worry about it. Dynamite has never let us down before,
Yeah.
and this time will be no different. And I need to get more wood, because the easiest way to get sand is with a shovel, not with your hands.
All right, we don't have much time after all, because this cave is going to run out of air, and if we don't make it in time, the consequences will be very bad. Although making dynamite is a pretty quick process.
Of course, all you have to do is gather sand and gunpowder, and then I'll just combine it all. And I really hope I can make at least 3 blocks of dynamite, because to get out, you have to make a big explosion.
That's right. It used to be that we always only had one side of dynamite because we were calling out for prison.
Yes!
This is a whole bunch of rocks, and that's pretty bad. We're gonna have to hold our breath for a long time to set this thing up.
Haha!
I think I can do it.
Really?
And by the way, we did get a lot of dynamite, so we can definitely get out.
Yep,
Now,
yep, yep.
let's get to work.
I'll help you set the dynamite.
Whoa.
It'll be a lot easier that way. And you know, it's a good thing we have bathyscaphs, because without them, it would be really hard to work. We'd have to hold our breath all the time.
All right, time to set up the dynamite. And as soon as I activate it, I'm gonna have to swim as far away as I can, because underwater, you can get hit pretty hard by it. And we want to live a little longer.
What a loud bang it made. But I take it we did it?
Yeah, Mikey, we did it. And that means we can swim to the surface. You have no idea how happy I am that we did it.
Yeah.
And it's all because we were able to make dynamite.
Now I realize we'd better not go into the caves on this island, because we're gonna be in big trouble. And now that we're free, let's try to find a way out of here. I think there might be a boat.
If we do manage to find a boat, that would be just fine. So let's hurry up.
I don't think we've ever been to this part of the island. So we're gonna have to take a really good look around.
Ah!
Mikey, look at the mountain. How are we supposed to fight against a monster that big? I don't think a gun's gonna do anything. And don't you think there's something underneath us?
Hey! You're right. There is some kind of hatch. Except to open it, you have to enter a password. And I think the books in here might help us with that.
Whoa.
We'll probably have to solve examples to figure out the combination.
Let me solve them then, because right now we need to get access to the hatch as soon as possible.
Yeah.
If that huge monster sees us, it'll be the end of us, because there's nothing we can do to him.
All right, then make it quick.
Yes!
In the meantime, I'll make sure we don't get attacked. You've always been fast at solving these examples, so I think you're gonna be great at it now. Just don't make any mistakes.
Don't worry, I won't make a mistake. These are very simple examples after all, so even you could handle them. And by the way, I'm done. So all that's left is to enter the correct combination.
Well, then open that hatch already. I'm so excited to see what we find in there. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of weapons in there, and I'd like them to be very powerful.
And that's it. Let's go down and get whatever's in there. And look at all these powerful weapons. Now we can definitely take him down. Plenty of ammo too. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun now.
Too bad this weapon can't help us get off the island. But if we don't have this monster, it'll be a lot easier to find opportunities. We can just make boats and sail away in peace.
You're right though. But first, let's shoot.
Yeah.
I'm ready to fire every bullet I have at him. And I don't think regular rifles are gonna do the trick. So we can get the rocket launchers out right away.
JJ, something tells me we can't use any weapons against him. So maybe we should just run away already. While there's still time, we could try to find a boat and get out of here.
Looks like you're right. I can't believe even a rocket launcher can't do anything. So we wasted our time trying to get into this room. We should have gotten out of here.
And I even know where we can run. I saw a broken boat not too far from here.
Whoa!
So if we can fix it, we can get off this horrible island.
Like you said, there really is a boat here. Since we don't have time for a plan, let's just start repairing it right away. And first, we need to get all the cobwebs out of here. And then we're gonna gather the materials.
How lucky we are to have so many trees growing near us. So repairs should be very quick. But don't forget to keep looking around, because the boat is wooden and it's very easy to burn it.
You're right. That's why we have to do things very quickly.
Whoa.
I think this is our last chance, and I'm certainly not going to let it go. I don't want to stay on this island forever after all.
Hey! Don't you think that if you use different boards, the boat might break?
What the?
Although if we do it right, it should float. And I hope it's enough to get us to the nearest land.
Yes!
Since we don't have time for tests, we'll just trust that everything will work as it should.
Yeah.
And I've done something like this before, so we shouldn't drown, as long as the Banana Kid doesn't catch up with us.
I don't think he can walk on water either. That would be too cool.
Well, that's it. Our boat is ready.
Yep.
So now all we have to do is get in it and sail away. I think there's a strong current, so we won't have to row, but if we do, we've got the blocks to make it.
Look, there's the Banana Kid.
Hey!
It's so good to watch us swim away from it. It's been a very scary adventure, but I'm glad it's over. All that's left is to get home.
And I don't think he's gonna make it off this island on his own, so we'll never need him again. In that case, it's a good thing the plane crashed here.
Oh! JJ, I think there's a boat floating near us,
Whoa.
so we should throw a smoke grenade to get noticed. Who knew rescue would be so close? Now we can swim home faster.
He's coming at us pretty fast.
What?
Mikey, I've got some very bad news. We're finished.